This episode brought to you by Jetpack Comics and Games, New Hampshire's comic book megastore. My name is Michael. I've been absolutely fascinated by tabletop role-playing games for the better part of my life, and while you weren't looking, I got your wallet. And your watch. Welcome to Roll With Me. Today I am continuing my series, diving deep into the playbooks of Monster of the Week. If you haven't seen the other episodes, do not worry, there is no particular order, and you may experience them as you please. In this episode, we're gonna hit the streets, and we're gonna take a look at things from a position diametrically opposed to Johnny Law. In the immortal words of Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous. It's the Crooked. Yeah, you've been around the block. Bit of this, bit of that. When you came across the secret underworld of monsters and magic, well, it wasn't that different from the underworld you already knew. It was easy to find an angle, just like before. The Crooked is a capital C criminal. Capital C criminal. One of those two. Complete with an outlaw's backstory and some heat to go along with it, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Be you hoodlum, grifter, snake oil salesman, deadly assassin, or gentleman thief, you operate somewhat adjacent to the law. Now, for all intents and purposes, the Crooked typically prioritizes monster hunting over criminal activities, and so a lot of players will run their hunter, will run their Crooked as sort of a reformed baddie who's fighting for the side of good now because it's the right thing to do. But I'm here to tell you to go nuts. Monster hunting only really takes priority because it keeps the world you so love to rob from turning into an apocalyptic nightmare. You can't really have fun robbing in an apocalyptic nightmare and then everybody's doing it and then you're just like everybody else. Plus, the more hijinks, the more narrative consequences. Now, the Crooked is an extremely adaptable playbook. Pretty much according to your background, you can shine in a lot of places. You could fill pretty much any role in the party. Your Crooked could be good at NPC manipulation, reconnaissance, covert operations, combat. I mean, really, the Crooked is a jack of all trades. But do not start with me on that Dungeons and Dragons because you get a bunch of weapons and some really cool moves to flesh out your character, and really in the Crooked playbook there's a lot of ways to flavor your character. There's some really cool options in there. You can make a deal with the devil for looks, brawn, brains, or money. You can have some crooked cop friends on the force. You can be a made man of the mafia. And you can even take a move that gives you an Ocean's 11 style crew. And all of this is super fun for the Keeper to play with. This is also where the heat comes into play. It is up to the Keeper to weave this backstory into the narrative of the campaign. Whoever or whatever it is, someone is after your Crooked. And they've got to be popping up left and right, complicating situations. And this can really make our campaign super interesting in unexpected ways. It is really easy to see a vampire coming in a vampire story. Not so much a grizzled homicide detective with a vengeance.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Keep in mind what kind of criminal your Crooked is, what kind of situations might be difficult for them, and what situations might have them shine in their expertise. And always put them in high-risk scenarios where their status as a criminal is of major consequence. Now, if you or a hunter you know is running the Crooked playbook, you are obligated to check out this exclusive new Crooked t-shirt and all of the other tarot-inspired playbook shirts available for purchase on my website. Also, my original little Monster of the Week campaign setting, Raven Creek, is available for free on my Patreon, where you can also find a bunch of music as I upload footage from my musical travels in this big, strange world. I hope you found this one helpful. As always, drop in the comments, hit up the comments section, and let me know what I got wrong, or what else you'd like me to cover, and drop your own tips and tricks and ideas, and just you know, be nice to each other, and you know, have a great day.